Daniel was a young boy who grew up in a small village. His family was very poor, living in a mud house with no electricity. Every day, neighbors mocked them, saying poverty would never leave their family. Daniel's father was sick and weak, unable to provide. His mother, Grace, worked tirelessly on people's farms, yet what she earned was never enough. Often, Daniel went to bed hungry. Hold on, my beautiful people, please subscribe to our channel, like, share and comment. Despite the hardship, his mother always prayed for him, saying, "My son, poverty is not the end of life. Don't worry, God will remember us one day." But Daniel was tired of poverty. Despite Daniel being brilliant in school, he never got anything good in life and poverty followed him everywhere. One by one, life turned against him. A girl he loved so much, his childhood crush, dumped him, saying she couldn't suffer with him. Her words cut his heart like a knife. "Daniel, love can't buy food. I need a better life." It didn't end there. Daniel's closest friends also mocked him. At times, he sat under the moonlight, asking himself, "Why was I even born?" One fateful holiday, Daniel's old friends, Kelvin, Sly, and Marcus, returned from the city. They wore expensive clothes, had flashy cars, and carried laptops everywhere so people thought they were businessmen. The whole village praised them, saying, "See your mates, Daniel. Look at how rich they are." Kelvin looked at Daniel and smiled. "Dan, you still date this village. Life is passing you by. Come with us to the city. Lagos is where real men are made." At first, Daniel hesitated. But poverty, his father's sickness, and his mother's struggles pushed him. He finally agreed to follow them. On their way, the friends told Daniel they first needed to stop somewhere, a shrine. When they arrived, the native doctor welcomed them. The man's shrine was dark, with red cloth tied around strange pots. He looked at Daniel closely and asked, "Who is this one?" Kelvin replied, "Baba, this is our brother. He is tired of poverty. He needs influence and wealth like us." Daniel became afraid. His feet shook. He wanted to run. But Marcus held his hand tightly and whispered, "Dan, remember your father is sick. Your family may die in poverty. Do you want that?" Daniel, with fear in his heart, agreed. The native doctor ordered his boys to bring out a mud pot tied with red cloth. Inside were big human skulls. He told Daniel, "Hold this skull and take an oath. Whatever you see here must remain a secret. From today, when you sleep with a woman, her destiny will be exchanged. Some will turn to strange beings that vomit wealth for you. This is your new life." Trembling, Daniel obeyed. That was the beginning of his journey into darkness. When they reached Lagos, Daniel was shocked. His friends lived in a massive mansion, drove expensive cars, and moved with high-class people. They introduced him to rich contacts in Lagos and Abuja, making him wonder, how did these boys rise so fast? Even big men respect them. Kelvin laughed and said, "Dan, this is the life you've been missing. With time, you too will rise." They gave Daniel a laptop and a new phone, teaching him online fraud. They also brought women to him, telling him, "Sleep with them. That's how you collect their destiny and make them vomit wealth for you." Daniel launched in an expensive hotels, club with expensive wines, carried the most beautiful girls. Threw dollars like a big boys do. But while his friends were cashing out millions, Daniel's own money was very little. He started asking himself, "Why is my money not like theirs?" One night, around 2 a.m., Sly woke Daniel and the others. He carried something tied with a red cloth and said, "Get up. We are going to see a prophet who will increase our power." The boys followed him, thinking it was a man of God. But it was not. Sly took them into the darkest forest that no one can see them in, which Daniel was very terrified. What they met that night was something darker than they had ever imagined. As they reached the riverbank, a strange figure appeared before them. The so-called prophet was no prophet at all. He was a terrifying man, dressed in black and red cloth, holding frightening objects. His eyes glowed in the darkness. The air became heavy, and even Daniel's heart almost stopped. The man spoke in a deep voice. "From tonight, your lives will never remain the same." The so-called man of God poured evil oil on Daniel's head after that. What Daniel saw that night was deeper than evil. And it cost him something very special in his family. Watch out for part 2. Please subscribe, like, comment and share for more videos.